I've decided to promote the typing sounds. How did that get so off center? The weird typing sounds of my that my loud keyboard makes as ASMR. So it's no longer like, oh, Tom, your keyboard's so loud. It's like, no, that's on purpose. It's ASMR. Clickety, clickety, clackety, clackety. I'm just working on the TechTom newsletter right now. Is there any reason I shouldn't share that? I don't know. K Media reports it traditionally launches new Galaxy S phones at the end of February, but last year went early. And now, SBS Biz says its sources say Samsung will launch the Galaxy S24 on January 17th. On device processing. Okay, that's a couple of things. It's 24 has been Indequata. Fan editions. HBO Max is not HBO Max, just Max. You get the max for the minimum at HBO Max. $16 a month ad-free subscribers go from 3 to 2 streams and resolution down to HD. If you want 4K, you're going to need to fork over more dough. Hey, Clinton. Said legacy should have access to the for 6 months. And time's up. Next on the docket. Next on the docket will be right before March Madness. We're going to lose our HBO Sparts. Yeah, I don't need the 4K either, Ryan. It's just, it's fine. I don't need to pay extra for that. Maybe I'll change my mind at some time when I'm looking at something and go, wow, this is just crappy 1080p. What's wrong? But I doubt it. Okay, I'm going to make a horrible mistake and assume that my earlier proofreading was sufficient for this story. I was wrong. I'm glad I didn't trust that. Features baked into iOS, Mindshare on the market side, Amazon in China. A lot of it is just the Chinese economy slowing and maturing to where it's going to continue to do that. Mindshare? Mindshare, yeah. Okay. YouTube crackdown spurs record uninstalls. Bum, bum, bum. It's a record. Yeah, I have a 4K TV just because it really wasn't more expensive to get one when I got one years ago, considering the other things I wanted. But I don't know that I notice. I mean, HDR is great, but it's not like when I went from standard def to high def for sure. Hey, Kishelle. Good to see you too. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. There's an old MMO that has real-time quality that the current technology cannot match. It's called IRL. Where do I download IRL? Howdy, back end, pal. Wired says it has seen data from ad blocking companies indicate a record number of people have uninstalled ad blockers in response to YouTube blocking them from watching videos while using ad blockers. There are also record numbers of installs for some ad blockers as people look for options that YouTube can't detect. Sometimes it's both. Ghostery reported 3 to 5 times the usual number of uninstalls and installs throughout much of October. 90% of users who answered a survey about why they were uninstalling the product cited YouTube. AdGuard reported its normal 6,000 uninstalls a day spiked to 52,000. Saw a surge in its paid tool, which was not being detected by YouTube. It appears YouTube looks for open source filtering rules, which many ad blockers use. Interestingly, YouTube does not trigger a block every time, so that makes it harder for researchers to figure out how to get around. All right. Oh, you listened to Bavaria. Oh, that's so cool. I like that story. I actually want to get back to that world one of these days. There's some more stuff. Because that's the same world as Lot Beta. Same universe, I should say. And there's a connection that I sort of hinted at in Bavaria that I wanted to make someday. Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of Gallium as Lot Beta. Duh. Got my own I got my own things mixed up. Bavaria, Gallium. No, Bavaria is kind of self-contained, actually, now that I remember it. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I'm watching a lot of YouTube myself these days. I feel like that's a big trend. Yeah, Gallium is the one that has all the lore. I guess Bavaria has a prequel idea built into it. Well, you know, not to get spoilery, but there's all that stuff in Bavaria about what happened years ago. So I could tell more of that, like how it happened, I guess. A lot of it's in there though. Yeah, exactly. Around the press conference. I think that your children were probably right. All right. So no, that's what office hours is for, Kishelle. Just hanging out and chatting while I do some work. And selling books. Exactly right. Oh, I have no recommendation on NoSQL or SQL for beginners. That is out of my league. Yeah, I have a blind spot on visual appearance of characters. I kind of want to get better at that. But I also like that it just leaves it up to your imagination. You can make them look however you want. All right. This newsletter is going out. techtom.substack.com. Wow, that's so fast. I just pressed the button and my watch said, "Hey, your newsletter went out." Yeah, I don't know if it's a problem with my brain, Cashel, but I don't really imagine characters very in much detail when I read either. I just don't picture them. I picture them very, very vaguely. So I write them very vaguely. Howard's like characters like Seraph or Sans Seraph. Uh, do y'all want a little sneak peek at something? Okay, so that's that newsletter. I think that's good. Mm. Okay. Give you a quick peek at something. Yep, that's it. Just a quick peek, work in progress, not final. There you go. That's all you get. And now, oh, look, we have a little Minneapolis St. Paul union happening in there. Maybe I did. Okay. So now I need to, on this episode of DTNS, and Nate Langston explains why the UK is inserting itself in the world AI conversation. On this episode, what Apple's earnings report actually means. YouTube seems to be winning the ad blocker war for now, and Nate Langston explains why the UK is inserting itself in the world AI. Not far off, Ryan. Not far off. Not exactly right, though. Okay. That'll be Sarah's fun little joke. Those need to be rephrased. Okay, the Apple stuff is there. That'll be assigned later once it's done. I need to rewrite that. Okay, so Wednesday Wednesday, we mentioned in the quick hits that the Bletchley Declaration. Oh, thanks, Colo Radio. Been doing it this way for decades. Be safe and human-centric. There goes the for consideration. Oh, shoot. I didn't pick it. Oh, it's Friday. The great GDI debates. All right, I'm going to remove the debates just while I look. Mm-hmm. All right. Howdy, Wild West Dan. Good to see you. Okay, so the great debates. If you want a little heads up, those of you who don't know, in the Friday editions of Good Day Internet's live stream, we do quizzes and fun stuff. And lately we've been doing debates. So the debates are usually like, just fun premises, this or that kind of thing. Do ghosts exist? Stuff like that. The topics for today, if you want to get prepared, prepare your debate tactics. Aliens live among us? Yes or no? Agree or disagree? Star Wars or Star Trek? Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. And would you rather be rich with no friends or poor with many friends? I mean, aren't debates organized discussions, Killbot 404? Maybe that could be a debate. Rich with Straffolino. Yeah, trackpad or mouse is a good one. Let's see if that one's in there. It is not. I'm going to add that one. All right. Trackpad, mouse, or touch screen? Yeah, I feel like that's different. We don't use touchscreens on PCs a lot. I have one. I have a Chromebook that has a touchscreen, and I use it a little bit. On phones, I don't use a trackpad or a mouse. Clinton, then if we did middle money and middle friends, then there wouldn't be any debate. You gotta stoke the debate. Like for the sake of the argument, can't be that. Got to pick a side. And if you had to, which one would you pick? Okay, I think this is pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I don't touch it a lot either, Clinton, but every so often I remember it's there and I'm like, oh yeah, I could just do that. Okay. I'm going to check my email, but I won't show you my email. I hope you understand. I do. I have something to hide. Yeah, I think we all do, or we wouldn't wear clothes. Ooh, the Empire versus the Borg, Q versus the Wills. Those are good. Those are good ones. Yikes. All right. This Week in Tom Merritt newsletter got 2,048 free subscribers. Would you look at that? I do have Linux and I have operating system stuff in there. I don't know if it's exactly that one though. That's a good one too. All right. Evan gave us a raise. Good. Got that one. By the way, I just want to say Pocket Casts, pretty cool. Had a little issue with the feed being wrong. And I sent a support thing late last night, fully expecting the usual, like, oh, they won't get to this till Monday and they won't know how to fix it because that's just the way support stuff goes. No, thanks for reaching out to us. I've updated the feed and cache for your podcast. And also, can you check and make sure it's not happening anymore? Thanks so much for the prompt attention. Y'all rock. Well, hi. Yes. All of me are live. I bought. Oh, I didn't tell Eileen this. I bought a Hello Kitty advent calendar set for my nieces. Just doing emails. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what it is. We're getting complaints about Sword and Laser not showing up, and I bet I know what it is. I bet I know what it is. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps trying to eat Halloween, Killbot. Not cool. Thanks for the excellent question. And I mean it. No, I'm saying it in a funny voice. I think this is BS. I would like to know your ad rates. Then contact Acast. Okay, RW Nash. RW Nash has become one of the most prolific. I cannot wait to try Belgian beers in Belgium. It's like a tongue twister. New member, Thomas. Okay. I am now caught up on my emails. Was that cool? Probably not. Can I show you my new book hat if you haven't seen it already? Should I wear this on DTNS today? Feels good. I work. I play. Okay. Book him, Dano. With the hat. All right. The only things I really have left to do right now are things that I need to go out of this room to do. So, any other thoughts, questions, chats? I do need a black book called Hat, Killbot. That would be perfect. In fact, now you've made me want to like custom order a like like a moleskin that says hat. Like that's beautiful. All right. Well, if there's no more profound thoughts, which is fine, I am not going to be upset. I'm going to get back to other kinds of work that I can't do right here. But thank you. I know sometimes on live streams people play games and sing. I don't sing. Well, every once in a while I sing, and Zoe likes it, but she seems to be the only one. So I don't sing a lot. In fact, I was just singing a moment ago, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play a game on here one of these days. I don't play a lot of games, so that's the problem. You know, solitaire. Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great day, and I will talk to you in 2 hours for Daily Tech News Show, the last Daily Tech News Show of the week. See y'all. Bye.